Once in a while I run into someone who hasn't read the Birth Order book, and I'm always surprised because the Birth Order book, quite frankly, is a life-changing book. But there was just one part of the Birth Order book that I got literally thousands of responses from all over the world. And it was the part that talks about this phenomenon that exists in the birth order, where you find this firstborn personality who is not firstborn-like. They're not reliable, conscientious, they're not list makers. In fact, to put it bluntly, they're slobs. And the part that caught people's attention was this thing called the critical eye. It got its roots in a book called When Your Best Isn't Good Enough. It's probably one of the lesser known Leman titles in many, many ways. And it's probably one of my best books because it attacks this phenomenon we see in so many people. Do you know this person? They start a lot of projects and don't finish them. Procrastination is a way of life. They wait till the day before that report is due to produce it. They put themselves and their family under all kinds of pressure, okay? They tend to be the kind of people that don't have all their little ducks in a row, okay? But they're firstborn children who grew up with a critical-eyed parent. If you're a female, the best guess is that critical eye came from dad. If you're a male, the best guess is it came from mom. But either way, it came from one of your parents. That person grew up with criticism. And that's why I love to expose the lie that people carry around with them all through life. That someday I'll be good enough. You know, what day of the week do diets start on? You tell me. Tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Because Saturday night you're out for dinner with your wife and you say to your wife, honey, I'm going to go on a program. I'm going down to Y and do a little lifting, going to do some road work. I'm going to get the beautiful body back. No, I know I've said that before, but I mean it. Pass me that cherry cheesecake, would you, sweetheart? That's a lie. And so what I've tried to do in When Your Best Isn't Good Enough is expose the tyranny of this lie that you bought into. And it came from having a critical-eyed parent. If you want to change your life, if you're one of those people that's subject to procrastination, if you have a kid who tears up that drawing in front of you and tells you it's no good, if you have to push a kid to get him to do anything in life, I got news for you. You're the critical-eyed parent. And you would find this good reading, When Your Best Isn't Good Enough. I try to show them that they have to come to that social situation, they have to stop, ask themselves, what does old self do in this situation? What's new self going to do in this same situation? And that synapse, that mental synapse from point A to point B is what makes a difference in your life. So whether you are the victim of the critical eye or you're the purveyor of the critical eye, you'll find When Your Best Isn't Good Enough a life-changing book.